Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Sorry about the awkward leave off last time. That was some trouble with a vehicle that my parents had that they needed me to come help them with. I wasn't planning on ending the episode like I did, so where I ended up dying was kind of a strange place. I think it was right outside of that door. And what we were doing is not outside the door. Right there. Trying to get the gesture set. I don't want both of these at all. Hopefully this can hit him. Nope. Okay. I think this is actually the second guy. This episode, what we're going to do is we're going to actually get that gesture set. And then we'll move on to, we'll try and get the dull ember for Steady Hand McDuff. And then yeah, once we get the dull ember, then we'll start trying to set up to get the old mundane stone. I like that I break their poise in one hit. That helps a lot. Oh, wow, that was good tracking on his... Ooh, okay. I mean, as long as we can keep getting that bloodstain back, dying is no big deal other than the time it takes for this load scene, then the next load scene, and then the walk back over there. So as long as we can get to it again, we'll be okay. It's a little bit farther in, which is unfortunate. There we go. And yes, okay, we did get kind of an awkward backstab, but backstab nonetheless, and that's the important part. Okay. No item this time. Badge. Okay. I was a little bit concerned about our health. Because if we got hit again, we'd lose those 5,000 souls. And I'm sick of losing souls to these guys. So we kill one more and we'll be okay. This is very awkward. Ah, I couldn't roll! Okay. I'm sure you guys don't want to see any more of me dying to these things over and over again, so I'm going to go somewhere else and get the souls a different way, rather than just farming these over and over again and dying to them. On a, like, it seems like there's a 10% chance every time I fight one that I'll get killed by one. And so instead, I'm going to fight Scorpionus Najka, because I need to get to the Doors of Pharos. We're gonna get the Dull Ember. Don't worry about that. I assure you that we will get the Dull Ember. Maybe not in this episode itself, depending on how Najka goes. Since we can't summon, we can't even get Main Scorpion Tark for help. I don't know how helpful he is in the fight, but he does break poise very well. I don't think I have extra branches of Yore for any of this stuff here anyways, so I'm not going to go for it, because I would only do it if I could get Fang Key. Yeah, I don't have any other branches. So instead, we'll go into here. Okay. I really hate this boss. This might be my least favorite, actually. Seems really framey right now. Are you gonna come up now? There we go. Okay. Ooh! Prepare yourselves. This is gonna be a long one. We could also go back to Flexile. That's a lot of changing around. But I think that might be the way to go. We'll try again. But I think I'll only try again once because I think I could get a pretty good read on the possibility if I just don't get hit by the tails. She just is so quick and so high damage that it's difficult for me to believe that I can do it the way that we are. I could try some more hex stuff too, or sorceries or whatever I need to get my hands on. I hate that you can't hit her like torso. Or hitting her torso at least. Okay, yep, that's typical. Oh, that's doable. It's just incredibly hard. We just gotta keep baiting. Nah! She hurts so much, and if I'm not gonna use a shield, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. When my magic doesn't deal enough damage. So let's shall. I'm trying to think of another place to get a good fragrant bridge you are. Oh, fragrant bridge you are. Killing her would get us quite a lot. It would get us the ability to talk to Man Scorpion. Not the ability to talk to Man Scorpion Tark, but make it so talking to him would actually get us something. Do I have to hit you? I hate that that doesn't count. It should so count. So I think I missed the torso part just then. That's second hit. Yeah, it's the tiny little mandibles on the front of this thing that just triple hit, so I have to like run away every time, I think, if I'm gonna try it at all. So I think we'll go on to Flexile just because I know Flexile's attacks a little better, and I know that we deal about the right amount of damage to kill him. Even though he's a much more of a pain to get to every time. I wish there was a second bonfire in that area. Look, there's our Jester set that we're headed towards in the not too distant future. Okay. Don't know. Ouch. I shouldn't have jumped. I like to jump because it gets me like more distance. So if I can avoid the attack, I get a large distance. Ah ha ha. We are not doing so hot. Okay. Let's assume we... Oh! I think if I had gotten through that door, we would have been in the clear. So this is my problem with trying to do flexile sentry, is that the fight itself might be easier than the path there every time. That's just the nature of the situation. So if we get flexile sentry, we'll get a couple things out of it. We'll get his souls. We'll get... my goodness. Okay. His souls, and we'll get access to that side of the Lost Bastille, which has an Estus Flash Shard in it that you can only access from that side. So that'll help a lot. That guy's draw distance is like 5 feet. Oh, I missed the doorway. Okay. And I missed the awning, but I didn't take fall damage, so we're okay. These big black bleedy guys are my least favorite things in the entire game. That's not true at all. They're one of my least favorites. Especially if you have to fight them melee. They did not balance this game at all. From Software is just like, you know what would be nice? Balance. But do you know what we're not going to do? Balance it. Because they made it so range is a million times better. In almost all cases. Frequently it does more damage per shot. In our case, melee is actually better. But that's a result of our stats, not a result of the nature of ranged. I think there's a third hit. Nope. I don't like Mace side. Ouch. Good. He's so lizardy. I don't know what he is. So we're about 25% of the way through the fight, you think? He didn't do the second hit. I don't know that attack. I'd assume that's the end of it. And he's not always going to do both. He has to slightly believe he can hit you. That should not have hit me, I think, but fair enough. Is he gonna flip around on me at all? This is where he starts doing like weird attacks usually. But no weird attacks for him this time. That was a lot easier fight. Upgraded S-Stock is actually pretty good for us. And the souls are going to help out a lot. First thing we're going to do with the souls is get like levels and stuff. And then the next thing we'll do... Well, no, not get levels. Get weapon upgrades. And then get levels. Ding dang. I didn't kill any of the things in the boat. Hopefully they don't care that I'm just standing right here. Riding their boat off into the night set. I don't know what time of day it is in this game at all, ever. Some areas are permanently day, some areas are like permanent night. There's actually a really useful Pharaoh's Lockstone that you can access in No Man's Wharf that lights up a big torch in the middle of the cave, and it stops the black crawly guys from coming out after you. And it helps you fight them a little bit, but eventually they kind of get brave enough to come out into the light, and then occasionally will just recede back. So it just more so helps you fight one at a time. Sorry about the Steam notifications. I didn't think they were actually getting captured. I noticed that the Skype notifications that I thought were going to be captured were not. I'm using open broadcast software for the recording, and so I have it on window capture, and I think the Steam notifications are considered part of the window. Soul of a Proud Knight is what we came over there for, not so much the Radiant Life Gem. I don't use Radiant Life Gems very frequently. Again, kind of a too good to use syndrome. And Rune Sentinels are not very hard in general. But we don't really have a poise breaking attack, so I don't know how well that's going to work out for us.
Bearer of the curse.
I don't want levels first. Leave me alone.
Seek souls. Oh, speak up if you need it. Oi!
Oi! Oi! Oi!
Oh, I'd given you up for...
You've always given me up for dead. S-Stock plus 5. 2 more. Don't waste my time.
What?
Did she sell them yet? No!
No interest.
So I'll buy like 3 of those. I'll buy 2 more. And then I think I'm not gonna upgrade it yet. Yeah.
I'll be around if you...
I don't want to use any of my large Titanite shards yet, because my plan is to make the weaker one mundane.
Bearer of the curse. Seek the king, lest this land...
I think, because I think that the level of the item doesn't affect the mundane scaling. And the scaling is what matters to me. I think I need strength in order to power stance. So I'm just going to put myself at 14 strength. I know it kind of violates the idea of like mundane scaling by having this higher, but I want... I'll look it up. I'll look up how to power stance and what like requirements there are, because I think it's kind of dumb that I can't. So maybe there just isn't one for S-Stock. But I mean, that'd be more or less okay. I haven't used the power hit at all. What's the two-handed power hit? That's pretty good. Okay. So let's get that Estus Flask Shard. After I get this shard, or yeah, right after I get the shard, I'm going to end the episode. It's been kind of a long one, but there were some things we were considering doing that we didn't end up doing, and so I thought it would be best to get some sort of thing accomplished before we end the episode. Oh. Okay, well, it's going to take a little bit to get back there. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, we'll get that Estus Flash Shard, open up the way to connect to the next area in the Lost Bastille, and we'll proceed to go go through the Iron Keep. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.